Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Forever Faithful Podcast. I'm Brandon Frame. Joined by me are my co-hosts, Beto from 9 Seconds Podcast and Anshul from The Shaw Show. How we doing, fellas?
Doing well, man. Doing well.
Beto?
Doing good, bro. Doing
Pinche
good,
puto.
bro.
All right, let's jump right into it. We're back from the bye week. We got the Jaguars next up. We acquired Chase Young last week
We
from the
got a
trade deadline.
Snickers. Yeah, baby.
No mom miss.
Sir.
What are your guys' thoughts going into this game? We'll start with you, Anshul.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
really looking forward to seeing how this team, comes out after the bye week. Now they aren't gonna really have that advantage that a lot of times teams will have, where they have a little bit more time to prepare because the Jacksonville Jaguars are also coming off a bye week. But I'm excited to see, how this team again comes out of the bye, and I'm sure we'll get into it a little bit later. But I'm also excited to see how Steve Wilkes looks coming down to the field and seeing if that makes any difference. So yeah,
Beto?
What was the question?
No mom miss.
this freaking guy.
No, I know the question. I don't care if Steve Wilkes is on an airplane, on the moon, at a nudie bar, or at church, bro. Wherever he feels comfortable at calling plays is what matters. Um, we don't need a raw guy, but I don't think that the reason why they brought him or bringing him down from the booth is because of the raw part. I think Kyle just wants him to be just hands on with the players. When the players are not doing quite right, he wants them to group up and say, "Let's huddle up. Let's this is what's going right. This is what's going wrong. Handle your shit. Kind of pump them up that way." And I think that's a little bit better than radioing down. Hey, tell Fred Warner that he did this wrong. It's just a presence. So, and the Niners, they don't need babysitters, but they're so used to Robert Saleh and D'Amico being on the sidelines. The whole being in the booth for Wilkes is new to them. So we'll see what happens. A change of pace. I don't think it makes a difference, but if the Niners play better against the Jags defensively because he's down there, why not? And I did look. Steve Wilkes has coordinated from the field in Cleveland, and he did it with the Panthers from the booth. And then he took over as interim head coach, and he continued on the field. But he's done it on the field. We gotta wait and see how it turns out. But you know what? We gotta buy or arrest it. I don't know if you guys. I just want to give a real quick shout out to the Warner House podcast. I don't know if you guys are plugged into that or not, but there was a segment that where Greenlaw came on and was interviewed by Fred Warner. I don't know if you guys seen it. And Greenlaw brought up some great points, talked about his past and how he grew up and what he's looking forward to playing against the Jags. So if you haven't seen it, I'd advise you to tune into the Warner House. Now I know his wife comes on there to talk about other things, but a lot of times he brings Niner players on. So it's kind of nice to get a perspective from the Niners. So I tune in for that.
Yeah,
What's up, John?
I did see that on Twitter earlier today. Good podcast, good. But yeah, going back to Steve Wilkes, it's going to be interesting to see how different the defense is with Wilkes on the sideline. I think it was more to communicate with the players than being all hyped up and stuff when they make big plays like D'Amico and Saleh were. So that's going to be interesting to see. With this bye week going on and everything, going into the bye week, did you guys think that they lost confidence at all, like the team? Anshul?
No, I don't think they lost confidence. It's just, I feel like they know that they are playing to their standards. Even Fred Warner, again, going back to the Warner House podcast, he said it too multiple times throughout this losing streak that the 49ers have had, and he's also trying to do things better. So hopefully just like this, again, kind of having that bye week gets that mindset going again and then being able to get back on track. So yeah, I don't think they're like super worried about it. I think this team knows exactly where they need to be at, and I hopefully will see it on the field that they're making these adjustments, and especially they can hopefully rebound back, which is gonna be tough because there's key guys that are gonna be out. Trent Williams seems like it's worse than they thought, so
No, he's playing.
that's not a good sign. But Debo back, I think that's gonna be good.
Yeah, Trent Williams and Debo will be playing on Sunday. Trent's are good to go. This is from sources. What's the name from? I forgot the name of that show, but that running back from the Eagles. What's his name? Anyway, he has said he has
Swift?
sources. He talked to some. Yeah, no, not Swift. No, not the active quarter, the retired one that comes in the show with Acho. Or Ancho, whatever his name. Anyway, the point is, he will be coming. He should be playing. We're getting Debo back. We're getting some other players back. I'm with you. I think the Niners have not lost their confidence. We have way too many Pro Bowlers and
What's up,
all
Randy?
pros on this team for them to be freaking out. Now, I'll say this though. I don't believe they lost their confidence. I think they'll get their swagger back, but a lot of people that I've talked to are like, do you think this is a must-win game? I don't think it's a must-win game in a sense where if we lose, we're out of the playoffs. I think we're playing a weak division. We're playing Seattle twice. We're playing the Rams once and the Cardinals once, right? So my thing is this. This game, they got to win it because if they lose the fourth game in a row, how do you think that offense or that defense is going to be looking at themselves in the locker rooms? Like losing 3 is bad enough.
Mm-hmm.
Losing 4 can start shaking shit up in the locker room, and then they can start making some unnecessary changes. So to me, I believe that it's not a must-win game, but they need to go in there and make a statement. They got to make a statement. I want to see a Cowboys-Niners type of game against the Jags. And not a Niners and Cincinnati game. Can they do it? Of course. Do they have the personnel? Yes. Do they have the coaches? Yes. They had 14 days to get their shit together. We'll see if they took care of their business and what kind of tempo they come out on Sunday. I'm excited to watch. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I'm either going to be happy for the first 20 minutes or I'm going to be pissed off. But I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah. Anshul, I have this question for you. I'll let you answer it.
Can you say it in Spanish?
So thoughts on Chase Young? I definitely liked that acquisition. Now, I did see reports earlier today that there were 2 other teams in on Chase Young. I think it was the Ravens, and I can't remember the second team. But anyways, it seems like, it was great that the Niners got him. It's really cool story out there, that seeing Nick Bosa being able to be back with his old, Ohio State teammate. Now, I do think that, we are going to see a good amount of Chase Young because they had the bye week, right? If it wasn't a bye week, I think there would be obviously some limitations on the, how much you'd play, but I think he will be playing a good amount, and I think he's also going to be able to hopefully help in the run game defensively, because that has been something that, man, the Niners have looked horrible in the last few weeks, starting off with the Browns. So, yeah, I absolutely love it, and John Lynch absolutely fleeced the Commanders once again. Gosh damn it.
Quit changing my shit, Beto.
So many distractions. See, my hands are free. Look at this.
Okay. Anyway, okay. So, I'm gonna get. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of you.
There's an echo from you, Brandon.
What?
No, there's not.
Yeah, there's no echo, bro.
Oh okay, shit! I forgot to choose my voice. Sorry.
Beto, what are you looking forward to during this game from the defense? I don't think you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but you sound like you're underwater and you're like a fish. All I heard is blah 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 blah. And I don't think it's on your side. I think it's on mine.
Yeah, because I hear
So-
him fine.
It's no, you sound the same. So I'm gonna turn out. Go ahead and ask that to Anshul. I'm gonna turn off my AirPods and put it back on.
All right. All right, Anshul, for you, dude. Do you think adding Chase Young to defense and then having this bye week, you think the team will bounce back and look better than what they have the past 3 weeks?
Honestly, I'm not even sure because you can have so much talking that's going around from the players, the coaching staff, but I need to see it actually on the field this week because obviously we know this defense, again, going back to standards, they know they aren't playing up to standards, so I really hope this defensive line can going because I mean, I don't know what yeah, Chase Young, great acquisition, but again, if this defense isn't going to be able to get going, I don't know how much he's going to really help with that, but I need to see it on the field. I need to see it on Sunday to really know how I'm feeling about this defense. So
For sure. Beto, you good now?
Yeah, I should be.
All right, Primo, what you got for me?
Defensively, listen, if Chase Young can provide that missing piece like D4 did in 2019, bringing that speed from the outside, playing the run game, containing the outside against the run. I think Chase Young is going to be such an amazing piece to this defense. I think this defense needs its swagger back. When you talk about the Niners, the first thing you go to is a defense, how dominant the defense. And we kind of lost that sword. We kind of lost that dog defensively. We're not playing bad defense, but we're not dominant. Quarterbacks are not afraid to play us. I think with adding a piece like Chase Young, if he stays healthy, based on what he said when he talked to the media about he feels like this is a winning culture, I guess he never realized how bad he had it with the Commanders in a sense of a culture. Now that he's here, he's like, man, these dogs want to win. These guys want to do their thing. So I think that bringing in a guy like Chase Young opposite of Bosa, someone that Bosa has been a big brother. Him and Joey have been a big brother to Chase. Chase is going to bring his element. And one thing that Chase said I love is him and Bosa are going to be racing to the quarterback. They're going to push each other. See, Bosa really didn't have that with Drake Jackson or with Farrell. Bosa was, now he has someone as good as him that he can compete with. And I think that's going to bring big dividends to this defense. And I think that's going to make the Fred Warner and Greenlaw better. And that's definitely going to help out the secondary. And I think that if the defense gets better, it's not going to be because Wilkes is on the field. It probably wouldn't hurt, but not because of that. It's going to be because of the guy that they brought in. They brought in Chase Young. The best thing to help out a secondary, other than getting a corner, is getting a good pass rush to push a pressure on the quarterback. If the quarterback is making mistakes, if the quarterback is not able to go through his reads, if he's throwing quicker than he wants to and makes mental mistakes, the secondary can take advantage of that. Gibson can take advantage of that. Hufanga will start playing better, and you'll stop seeing these guys feed off each other. All you need is one match to light up the whole forest. And I think that match for the 49ers is Chase Young.
Okay. What's going on, Christian?
what's good, Christian?
I'll have to do it on my fucking phone because the laptop won't work, so I'm kind of pissed off. Shut the fuck up, Beto. Don't make me go get your wife.
I cannot do it from my phone because I can't afford a computer.
I have a computer. Well, fuck, for some reason it's not loading when I fucking go on it.
Stop having sex on top of it, bro.
Hey, comment that way. Fuck. All right, Beto. Here,
His won't break. Mine just, if I even think about it, it'll get broken.
this fucking guy. Hey, answer this question for me.
It'll look at me like out of business.
All right, Beto. This question's for you, dude.
No, Christian just came in.
All right, Christian, you go ahead. Answer
What?
this question. What do you think? Do you think Trent Williams is going to be affected by his injury, and how will it affect the team as a whole?
Well, I don't think he's gonna play until he's fully healthy.
No, he's
So,
playing Sunday.
is he
Yes, sir.
for sure?
For sure.
He didn't practice today, though.
He never practices on
Yeah.
Wednesdays.
Yeah, I think he'll
That's
be fine.
true.
That guy's
Now, if
fucking.
he's not out there tomorrow, then we're concerned.
Yeah.
He's tough as nails. He's physical. I think he'll be fine if he's in there. If he's out there, he's our best option. But
Mhm.
also, when it comes to offensive line, I trust him no matter when he's in. I don't really care if he's not 100%. But I say we put more on the right side because McKivitz is terrible.
Burford's terrible.
Yeah, that's true. They're both terrible. to be
I
honest.
think Burford's having a sophomore slump.
Yeah.
Well,
Who's
he's
the
not
one
having
that
any. Guards need help from the tackle being not terrible. So guards start to look like shit when the tackle next to him is fucking.
is it?
God.
It's Banks. Banks, the one that's going to be out this week. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you think
He
that's
has
going to
the
affect
Burford's
us?
going to be out for a while, for a couple of
Guys-
games because of the turf toe.
We're gonna have to win regardless of the offensive line. That's just
That is
Okay.
correct, Christian.
We're gonna have to win with John Feliciano in that spot. So
I think he'll be okay.
yeah, no, I
think he'll
so.
be okay for a few games. He's a vet.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah. Oh, flipping to the other side of the ball. Samuel Womack got activated off of the practice squad, if I'm not mistaken. Do you think we
IR,
see,
you mean?
or the IR? You think we'll see him Sunday?
No, he's not active on the roster though. He just
I think they just opened up their 21-day window
Correct.
with Womack and then Luter Jr. off of the pup.
and Bill, yeah.
Yeah.
They're just open up the window. They're not on the opted they haven't been put on the roster, so I don't think they're going to play.
Yeah, I think it really depends too because like obviously they were just activated. How in shape are they? Because obviously they haven't played at all this season, and you know I'm sure they want to obviously get these guys into a few practices. So I think if we're gonna see them, it'll be next week. I don't see it happening on Sunday versus the Jags.
What's
Do you
funny?
think with Banks being out, you think it's going to affect CMC with the run game,
Yes,
Christian?
especially if Trent Williams doesn't play.
But I think our run game isn't good regardless. Our offensive line sucks.
But with Debo back, it could be
It opens things
different.
up. It opens things up, but like I don't know. I have to see it to believe it because our offensive line is terrible, and I don't know. Like our whole offense is predicated off the run, and the run game's been terrible, and Purdy's been having to do everything. So,
But that's only because Trent Williams has been out. Prior to Trent Williams being hurt, we were running the ball very well. So the fact that it's just one player coming back, it should give us an encouragement that we can get back to our running ways. It's not like, we weren't, even with Trent Williams, we weren't moving the ball. We were moving the ball. So hopefully Trent Williams, he's the leader. He's the catalyst of that offense, bro. We do have a bad offense. I'm not going to sit there and bullshit myself, Christian. We have a terrible offense. They got to really, really.
I wouldn't say we have a
attack
terrible offense because we put up. We're not scoring, but we're putting up yards. I mean, we had 400 yards of offense last game against the Bengals. That's not terrible. Like it's been 2 years since the Steelers have had 400 yards of offense, and we had 400 yards of offense last.
That's
last
true.
game. So I don't say that it's terrible. We can't run the ball, and in turn we have to pass it, and our defense isn't playing well. So and we have a young quarterback, so those things don't correlate very well. We need to run the ball to set up the pass to help Purdy. We need to play good defense, and we'll be fine. If we come out running the ball well, we're going to win every game we run when we run the ball well. I think, depending on if our defense comes, dude. If our defense comes out and plays well, then I'm not worried because we're going to be fine. And honestly, it could be as simple. This defensive fix could be as simple as Womack can actually fucking cover somebody. Wilkes stops coaching scared, and the defensive line gets 20 sacks, fucking, 5 sacks a game for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
but I'm telling you, this game right here, whatever happens in this game, it's going to tell us about the rest of the season.
Yeah, it will for sure. Christian, here's this question for you. Should
Okay.
Brock Purdy continue to play in an aggressive style, or should he switch it up to see the makes sense, bro? See the possibility benefits of new play style.
What were you reading?
I think he should just play his game, dude. I don't blame Purdy for the struggles. He's been the best player on the games we've lost. I mean, other than the Browns game, which was his worst game, he wasn't bad against the Vikings and he wasn't bad against the Bengals. There's other reasons that led to us losing games. So no, I don't have an issue with Purdy, and I have no problem with his style. I mean, he's making mistakes that you would expect a young quarterback to make. So, and everybody, it's crazy. Everybody, because he started out so good so early, everybody thinks he's supposed to play like some savvy veteran all the time. It's like, dude, he's
Yep.
played a full
Preach it,
season
bro.
yet, and he's still playing. He's still playing pretty well. Like, let him make some mistakes. Let the young quarterback make normal. I mean, like, that's the thing. You can't put this offense on his shoulders because he's going to make young quarterback mistakes, which we've seen him do. We can win with him. We shouldn't have to win because of him. Now, when it gets in the playoffs and the thing, we might have to win because of him. But that's the time where, players step up and make things happen. So,
The
and
ni-
you never know. But right as of now, we need to win as a team, not because of Purdy. And lately, we've been trying to win because of Purdy.
Yeah, the Niners need to get back to their old playing ways with Brock Purdy. They've been putting a little bit too much on him. They kind of gotten away from the run. I know we haven't run well lately, but when Kyle Shanahan, I hate that Kyle comes with some script plays, and if they're not working, he sticks to them until he goes through all his script plays. Like, he doesn't make adjustments and pissing me off. When you come out and you run the ball on first down, run the ball on second down, and then you put the ball in Purdy's hands on 3rd and 8 and expect him to get a first down. That's putting a little bit too much on the kid. Why not try to pass it on one of those first downs and kind of balance it up a little bit? You know what I mean? What happened to Christian?
Yeah. He switched back to his laptop, but I don't know if it's working or not.
Okay, so that's what I need to see from Brock Purdy.
Oh,
Brock
okay,
Purdy
we're good.
there. He just needs to pay the electricity bill.
Well, I had to fix that because there was no
Fucking
point.
media laughing.
Who the fuck is media, bro?
Brock Purdy
You motherfucker.
has been playing great football all damn year. The fact that he's made a few mistakes, costly mistakes that he needs to really work and fix. People are quick to judge, man. They're like, oh, he's not a good quarterback. Have you watched tape on this kid? One of his best games is against Cincinnati. It's the fact that he threw some bad crucial turnovers that screwed it up. But he played some great ball against Cincinnati. If he can limit those mistakes of turning the ball over, the kid's balling, man. So I don't understand the issue with Brock. Brock is not the problem. Just like Steve Wilkes is not the problem.
Yeah.
Wilkes' problem is the way he's calling the defense. I understand, like, we're having trouble in the corners. Fucking call the defense that way anyway, and hope that, like, you're worried about your defense making a mistake, but then you're calling a defense that
You put him to make mistakes, and they're still.
but like, he's so worried about them making mistakes, he's already putting them in a bad position. The way he's calling the defense,
He doesn't trust the front four like the way he should.
no, I don't think that's what it is. I don't think it's trusting the front four. I think it's the corners. I mean, obviously Oliver can't cover fucking Milk
All of
does.
ours look like shit
So-
lately.
Yeah, but the thing is also if you're not able to get pressure, obviously it's gonna take.
No.
like,
Don't
take
fucking
the
tell me
corner.
if you can't get
No,
fucking
no.
pressure because we are getting fucking pressure. Guess who leads the league in fucking pressures this year,
Bosa.
guys? The
Bosa.
fucking 49ers do.
Yeah.
The,
Yeah,
the
it's not that you're
49ers
right,
team, the defense leads in pressures. At least it did before their bye
If you
week.
don't cover well
You
in
know
the
what
back,
that
end,
means?
the quarterback's going to be able to get the
It's
ball out
not the
quicker.
defensive line. It's the fucking corners can't cover anything. Or
Well,
the,
let's be
and
more
what-
clear, Christian.
or the defense
It's
that we're
the
calling.
middle slot corner. They can't cover for shit.
Yeah, and then the defense we're calling, it's like leaving receivers wide open and having all this cushion. The quarterback can get rid of the ball so quick.
Yeah, he's calling,
Every single
calling
time our guys-
man.
Every single time our guys get to the quarterback, the ball's out. That's not the fucking Dolphin defensive line's fault.
Nope.
Bosa's leading the league in pressures, and he's half a step away from a sack, but the ball's out. The ball should not be out. He would have 10 sacks already if freaking we could actually play some.
Well,
play
I think that's going to change now having Chase Young on the other side of the field to help out Nick Bosa.
It would help, but it's not going to change it if they can't cover.
Womack can actually cover.
Yeah, he can.
Womack is healthy. He's been hurt, so he's back. He's gonna probably play. Well, at least he should. And Wilkes is probably gonna stop calling this soft bullshit that hurt the whole defense. As soon as we get some coverage in the back end, long enough for the D line to get there, dude, we're gonna. That's the fix.
But Christian, do you think they should put a Womack on the outside and move Lenore on the inside? Because Womack cannot stop the run for his life dependent on it, bro.
Well,
Christian.
What?
So here's one for you. Or
hold on, but I think
Huh?
let me finish the question. I think you
Yeah,
have
go ahead.
Womack as the slot because he's gonna
Fucking calm down, little fuck.
He's gonna be better in the
Me
slot.
little? From where?
Hey,
Sorry.
he's gonna
Little
be better. Womack's going to be better in the slot because that's where he's going to get his chance to get interceptions. Okay, he can't stop the run. He's going to get interceptions. Trust me, Womack's going to come in and get interceptions.
This goddamn candy.
Have your
Oliver-
goldfish.
Oliver can't do anything. He can't cover shit. He can tackle well,
Oh
but
my
what is that
God.
getting us?
Watch what he
We're
does.
not going to have to worry. And hold on, we're not going to have to worry about Womack making tackles because we got one defensive ends.
Wrong button. Sorry. Go ahead.
Like everybody's excited that Chase Young's going to get us more sacks. That fucker's good against the run too.
Yes, he is. He's going to be able to have the outside.
We don't need to worry about Womack. We don't need to worry about Womack making tackles. We need to worry about him covering people.
Right now.
Isn't this guy a handsome devil? Look at him.
Look at that dashing, handsome devil.
He's a little bit of a snake, ladies.
Zoom in on the yawn. All right, so before we move on,
you're gonna get Brandon all happy.
Nah,
that's not what you said earlier.
Shut the fuck up.
Let him speak. Gosh damn, Beto.
God damn. All right, before we move on, I'm gonna send it over to Zach to talk about my bookie and put your bets on the table.
Sick is that to get some hookers. I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
Fuck.
Today's sponsor, MyBookie. As a bettor, you demand perfection, and MyBookie delivers. NFL, college football, and a brand new cash out system gives you options to bet and win all season long. The first two legs of your parlay hit, cash out early and use the funds on another bet. Or you could let it ride for the chance of a bigger payday. Join the MyBookie family for a season filled with odds boosts, free bets, and super contests. To get started, all you got to do is super simple. Go to mybookie.ag right now and register for an account for free. That's right, it's free. And whenever it is you're ready to make your first deposit, just use promo code HIVE. It's right here on the screen, HIVE, to grab a welcome bonus on the house. That's our gift to you for being a part of the 49ers Hive family. That's promo code HIVE, HIVE, to claim your deposit bonus. And for a limited time, you also get a free chip to use in the MyBookie casino. You can bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. Now let's get back to the show.
All right, thank you, Zach. All right, let's get back into business.
Gracias,
What fucking Beto, dude? I swear to God, every time. Anyways, all right, moving on to this game. Who's your guys' X factor going into this game? On defense and offense. Christian, we'll go with you first.
Oh, well, slot corner in general. It doesn't matter who it is. We have to be able to cover for at least 3 seconds at the most. That's all. I mean, this D line's good. They're not the problem. We got to be able to cover so we can get the pressures, get the sacks.
Yeah.
There's not gonna be the things are gonna change. Okay, right now, the way the offensive lines are playing us is they're chipping Bosa with the tight end or letting him run on his own because they know he doesn't have enough time to get there to get the sack, and it's quicker to get a sack up the middle. So what are they doing? They're doubling Hargrave. So Hargrave's not getting sacks and getting pressure up the middle because he's getting the center and the guard on him every single time. I saw it when I was at the game against the Bengals. They were freaking. The guard would get him. And then freaking boom, there's a center coming in to help. So he's doing nothing, right? So that's leaving Armstead, who got 2 sacks because they gave him a chance to come in, which he could have had 3 sacks.
Yeah.
It just we have to cover. We have to freaking be able to play like. So whoever's at the slot corner has to play well, and I'm just hoping that it's not Oliver, because if it's Oliver, we're fucked. The defense isn't going to change if he's out there.
What about Armstead?
He played good last. He's going to benefit when the other guys are doing well. Like he might get even more sacks with the defensive line they have, but we have to wait and see what's going to happen. If the sacks are going to even come, depending on how well the corners are playing.
All right. Anshul, you're next.
Okay, so defensively, I don't even know if I can really go with a certain player, but I'm gonna have to just go with a position group, which is gonna be the linebackers, just because of the fact that there's been so many gosh damn missed tackles these last 3 weeks. And so if they can limit those missed tackles, which I'm hoping that they worked out through this bye week. So
They got to.
yeah.
That's part of the problem with Wilkes. They got to play hard, and they're not playing hard for him. So that's why, like when I told you, Beto, I blame Wilkes. That's a reason.
So yeah, and then offensively, I'm gonna go with CMC, just because again the run game hasn't been as good the past few weeks. So man, if that run game can get going, CMC can get going. Because I mean, before that, CMC was averaging like 100 yards a game, and I mean he's continued to have a touchdown. But man, if we can again just start running the ball successfully, I think that's going to be a huge X factor in this game.
All right, Beto.
Let's see. I want to see Lenore step up in this game. I want him to. I want to see him intercept Trevor Lawrence. Man, I think this guy needs to get the ball. I'm gonna pick. I know it's an offense and defense pick, but I'm gonna go with 2 defensive players. I'm going to go with Lenore and Hufanga. I need those 2 guys to step up. I know Lenore's been playing good football, but I need Hufanga to step up. Hufanga, within all this, has kind of disappeared, at least in my opinion. So
because of Wilkes.
Because and I need him to step up, and I need Wilkes to kind of get out of his own way and trust these guys. What's the worst? I mean, we've lost 3 games in a row. At this point, you got to make you got to trust your secondary. You got to trust your defense. You got to take chances. And I think Wilkes will do that. I'm pretty sure the conversation that Wilkes had with Shanahan wasn't pleasant. I'm pretty sure Shanahan had a nice conversation. So we'll see what happens.
Well, like I lost my train of thought. Freaking
Attention on Indians.
I'd like to see Jesus Christ. I'd like you know, if we're having trouble in the cover,
Units.
but we've been letting the safeties kind of roam free in this defense. Okay, have one of the safeties come in and help more in coverage and do a single high safety for a little while and see if that helps. You know what I mean? Put Hufanga to come in and help over the middle. So you have an extra. You know, I don't know. We got to try something.
Attention on milk duds.
Attention milk duds. Attention milk duds. We are running out on aisle 9. We are running out on aisle 9. Can you say
Maybe you should check the aisle before you say that because I restocked.
Restocked it, damn it. Fuck, calm down.
Aisle 10. Gosh damn it.
It's a PG show.
No more.
What's good, David McNiner?
Hey,
Okay.
we got a white person in the show, so calm down, guys.
Yeah. All right, Christian, real quick. You think it's going to make a difference with Steve Wilkes being on the field?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
hear this.
Maybe it makes the defense play a little more with a little more emotion. Maybe they can tell him what they're seeing more easier, so he can make adjustments and they can call some defensive schemes based on what the players are seeing, and it's easier communication. So I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work because, like, even in Kyle's presser, he said he preferred to be in the booth when he was a coordinator. And the only reason they're doing this is to hope to like change it. It's almost like a what do you call it? Superstition type of thing. Like, oh, well, let's try to change up the mojo here. Let's try to hope it makes a difference. Because that's what the Steelers did with Matt Canada. So
well, Beto, I think we talked about this already, but since Christian's out here now, do you think Chase Young's presence can change the pass or improve the pass rush?
me?
Can't improve though.
You talking about me?
Yeah, go ahead, Christian. Go ahead, since Beto's too busy over there
Okay.
playing with his cojones.
Well, as long as like I'm saying, as long as we can cover and give our defensive line a chance to get to the quarterback, he helps. He makes this a pass rush 10 times better because he's the sack leader on this team coming in. He's been playing great. So now you have to worry as an offensive line. Okay, do you keep a tight end in and help chip these guys? You know, do you keep the running back in to help chip? Okay, so you're taking playmakers away from the offense. You know, what do? Do you double team Young? Okay, well then Hargrave's one-on-one with the guard. Good luck. You double team Hargrave. Okay, well good luck freaking Bosa and Young one-on-ones. Good luck. The one of them is going to push the quarterback into the other. Okay, you know, you stop all three of them. That leaves a free run for Armstead to the quarterback. You know what? This defensive line's absolutely insane as long as we can cover. Like, we could finish with more sacks than any other team if it works like it should. We could be averaging 3, 4, 5 sacks a game. I mean, we should be able to get a shit ton of sacks if they figure out how to fix this defense.
Agreed. Beto, you answer this question from the chat.
I can't read it. So
Open your
small.
eyes, pinche puto.
Is it the one by Faithful Key?
Yes.
Okay, I can read it in this one.
Okay.
Do you think Christian McCaffrey will step up his running game? His leverage is roughly 3 yards since the Cowboys game. I think once Trent Williams comes back, Faithful Key, I think you're going to see a dramatic change. People don't realize how important Trent Williams and Debo, the combination of those two guys, open up the lanes for a running back. And I think if you notice, the most time that Christian McCaffrey has ran, he's ran towards Trent Williams' side than the right side. So I want to see what it looks like when Trent gets back and Debo. I think we'll be fine. I think he'll step. He's a great running back, top, if not the number one running back right now for a reason. He will be fine. We just got to open those lanes up.
All right. Anshul, who's gonna be your X factor, man?
I already said it.
Oh yeah, you
Talking
did.
offense. Oh.
Did you say offense?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna ask him offense.
I said C. I said
No,
C
it's
and
just
C.
badass. I already told you, stupid.
Fuck you, Vato.
Beto, go get glasses, bro. You need new glasses.
Go get
Beto.
new glasses, pinche puto.
Bro, you're about this small on this screen.
Yeah, because you need
Alright.
new glasses, bro.
And you need a new girlfriend. Shut up.
Homework
You
is
need
his
a
girlfriend.
new basketball team.
You need
bro.
a girlfriend that doesn't have to be plugged into the electricity and charged up. So shut up.
Okay, it's getting too personal in here.
I have electricity, bro. What are you talking about?
And your cousin doesn't
All
count.
right,
Plug you- yeah, 'cause
Christian.
you're- what?
Your cousin doesn't count as a girlfriend, bro.
What? I said
Oh fuck. Okay. Anyways, fuck. We might as well become a comedy fucking podcast.
there's electricity right there, Beto.
What is that? The toilet?
Fuck.
No.
What?
Christian, what was your offensive X factor?
Let's see. Probably Debo.
Heck yeah.
We're gonna see. This is our. We saw what happened when he wasn't on the field. So this is our chance to see with him on the field how much difference this offense looks, how many more points we can put up. Because without him on the field, we're averaging 17 points a game. With him on the field, we're averaging like 35 points a game. So I want to see if him on the field makes that big of a difference. But I want to see like some more plays to get him the ball in space. Like I know Purdy throws with anticipation. I know, like, let's get him the ball in space so he can make some big plays. He hasn't made any big plays the first 5 weeks when he did play. So I want to see him get a chance to play, or get a chance to get the ball in his hands, and I want to see some things happen. I want to see some more screens, some receiver screens, get him a chance to get going downhill. So I hope we could get him involved early, because I feel like if you get Debo involved early in the game, defenses are sweating and worried about stopping him, when in turn makes him, makes the rest of everything else work. Like, opens it up for McCaffrey in the run game. Ayuk's always open, so it opens up for him. So I definitely got to go Debo.
All right. Team Cali, we know he didn't practice today, but we're thinking he's gonna play Sunday.
I don't think he's playing Sunday.
He said 3 weeks off, so I mean, I think his ankle's better. It was a low ankle sprain.
Okay, but I don't know if you saw today. Kyle Shanahan said that it was worse than they thought.
I didn't see his butt.
I mean, if he has to sit out, he has to sit out. You got to remember too, they're going to Florida, which there's always lower leg problems in Florida, mostly cramps. But
There's bitches in Florida. Yeah.
you better hope your wife wasn't hiding around the corner there, Beto.
I'm single, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, oh, dude, I wish your wife was right behind you right now.
That's cap.
Dude, your wife's gonna cut
Sharpening
off
her
your
knife,
nuts.
dude. Sharpening her knife.
She's talking to her sister, and I'm safe.
Thanks, Jordan.
Hey, she says I can look. I just can't purchase. I can rent, though.
No mames. Okay. Anyways,
Beto, you should leave.
I
this
think
thing
it's
with new glasses.
You need a new boyfriend.
okay. So here's one for you guys.
It was
Okay.
Hey, I'm going to ask you a question, Brandon.
No,
You two, Mr. Chingon, with the questions. I'm gonna give you a problem to solve in front of everyone.
I'm gonna solve you right now.
You can solve me afterwards, but I'm gonna give you a math problem, and I want you to solve it live. Are you ready?
No, I'm not.
What's 2 and 2?
Your mom.
Wow.
Got him.
My mom. The bitch is dead. Why are you making fun of my mom?
What the fuck, Beto?
She's dead. Leave her alone.
Don't talk like that.
But hey, bro, you gotta leave mamas out, bro, because that's some serious shit right there.
Okay. Anyways, going back to the game. Here's a question: will Zay Jones' injury on the Jaguars benefit the Niners in any way?
I don't think that's. We just need to go out and win the game. Who cares about injuries and stuff benefiting anything? We just need to go out and win the game. We just got to go out there and punt and win this game. This is a playoff team. We have to win this game. Zay Jones, I don't. We should win this game with him. If they have him or if they don't have him. So.
Anshul?
Yeah, even if they had him, I'm not that worried. Like, I think Christian Kirks and Evan Ingram are more of them, the main focus in the passing game when it comes to the Jags. So, it doesn't matter to me.
I think we should have if we play good defense, we should have like 5 or 6 sacks. It's really not that hard to sack Lawrence.
Yeah, it's just, to me, it depends on the coverage too, right? Because like we were saying, the coverage has not been good.
Yeah.
So. And they also lost to the freaking Magic.
Wait, what?
All right. Well, I think we're gonna be ending it here. Beto looks like Beto left us. So, who? Other than that, you guys have any last words before we end it?
Let's just fucking let's go get a fucking win, okay? And end this damn losing streak.
Yep.
Agreed.
This game is really important for the fact that this is going to tell us all we need to know. If we come out and have another stinker, this season's done. We come out and play like we did the first 5 weeks. Let's fucking go. This is our chance. We going to the fucking Super Bowl, because if we can play our best, I am not scared of any team in the NFC at all. We're gonna beat everybody if we play like we did the first 5 weeks of the season. But we got to come out and freaking punch the Jaguars in the mouth early, and not let up. So I want to see 30 points.
You talking to me? Okay, Anshul.
Yeah, I just want to see this team win finally. I mean, I would love a dominant win, but if they just get the win, I'm fine with that too. They just absolutely need this win. This is a must-win game. Again, I've said it multiple times today. I'm hoping this bye week was what they needed to do right. So
The Niners win. The Niners win. We're gonna buy Anshul a hooker.
Yeah.
This fucking guy. Just wait till we beat your all ass versus the Utah versus Arizona, and then we'll buy you one.
Wait, when is that? A couple weeks.
2 weeks.
All right.
What are you like excited for the shit bowl because neither team's gonna do anything this year?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're gonna beat Utah and talk smack like, yeah, we beat your freaking injured beat up team. Like,
Injured.
we're on like our 3rd or 4th string quarterback, bro. We're on our 4th string. We have a freaking corner playing running back.
All right.
Like we've had like 4 defensive linemen go out with injuries for the season.
All right, y'all. So that's it. We're gonna end it here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Once again, Beto and I are coming together to give you guys a patch giveaway once we hit 500 subscribers. Until next time, go Niners. Peace.
Go Niners.